Hey guys, John here. Really quickly wanted to talk about establishing a practice routine. As a lot of you guys know, I teach a ton of guitar students, and question I get asked from everybody, whether it's beginners all the way up to the more advanced players, is I'm not seeing the progress I want. What can I do to reach that next level if that's what they're looking for? And the first question I ask them back is, well, what's your practice routine look like? And 90% of the time, it's a blank face, or I strum around on some chords and I jam to my favorite CDs and MP3s or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I love doing that myself. I mean, that's why we play, to have some fun and do what we want to do and improvise and just that's what we do, right? But if you're looking to increase your playing ability or your technique or your understanding of music, whatever your goal is, it's really important to establish a routine and then, of course, to establish your goal. And when you establish your goal, you need to set some deadlines. I read somewhere that you're 60% more likely to achieve your goal if you write it down, you write down your plan, and you set yourself a deadline. So let's just say, for the sake of simplicity, your goal is to be able to switch from G to C. Good old G to good old C. And you don't know how to do that. Well, you write it down. I want to switch from G to C. How am I going to do that? Learn G, learn C, practice switching between them. And then, of course, set yourself a deadline. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is that you want to set. And go and just practice that over and over and over again. So that's step one of establishing a practice routine, is having a goal. Step two, and I think it's so underrated. I even catch myself just picking up the guitar and just start getting right into it. Or I'll be at a gig and rush into setup, and I didn't give myself enough time to get there, and I don't take the time to warm up, and that is a big mistake. The most important thing about warming up isn't just the physical mechanics. Are your fingers warmed up? Are your hands ready to go? Are you synchronized and locked in? It's not even that. It's about getting yourself relaxed and ready to play and focused on the task at hand, which in this case is playing the guitar. You can't play effectively or practice effectively or do anything if you're worried about other things, or if you're thinking about other things, if your mind's wandering to what you're eating next, or the homework assignment you skipped out on, or what your boss is going to say to you tomorrow, or whatever. If you're worrying about any of that stuff, you're not going to be able to practice effectively. So it's really important to warm up just so you can declutter your mind and practice and focus. And one of the best exercises I was ever shown for doing this type of thing was shown to me by John Finn, one of the most incredible guitar players around Boston, and probably the world, in my opinion. And it was this. We took our regular 1, 2, 3, 4 exercise that we know and love. If you don't know what that exercise is, I should show you right now. First finger, first fret, down strum. Second finger, second fret, up strum. Third finger, third fret, down strum. Fourth finger, fourth fret, up strum. Move it up a string. Then you can move it up a fret, and you can do it backwards if you want. Or, now that's a great exercise right there. It gets your hands moving, but if you've been playing for a while, you're kind of used to that. You don't think too much about it. So here's a nice little twist on that you can add to your routine. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm making sure I'm leaving all the fingers down as I go. Then when I go to the B string, I'm only going to move my index finger to the first fret of the B string, like so. Then only my second, only my third, only my fourth. Same thing to the G. And my goal actually is to be able to hear all the notes kind of ring together a little bit as long as I can. And I repeat all the way up, and then shift up a fret. So on and so forth. And some of you guys might be saying, John, that's a great exercise. First fret's too much for stretch for me. Slide it up to the 9th fret. Slide it up to the 12th fret even, if you're playing electric. And same thing. And those of you who know me know that I like to start on a down strum, but I also like to practice everything starting on a down strum, and then after I feel comfortable with it there, I work on it starting on an up strum. always, always, always. You never know what type of improv situation you're going to find yourself in. You don't want to be limited to always starting on a down strum or always starting on an up strum. Being able to choose what you want to do and just go for it is all the ultimate goal. So like I said, this is the first in a series of videos about establishing a practice routine and getting to the next level of your guitar playing and becoming better at the guitar. So here we are. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Send me a message. Don't forget to subscribe, like this, share it on social media. Thanks a lot, guys, for checking it out, and I'll be posting some good stuff soon. Thanks again.